Okay, 1977 Kawasaki 200. So we're gonna try a few things here. So far, let me show you, John, what we've done. I've tried cleaning your carb, cleaned it really good actually, way better than what it was. The zip ties that was holding the carb, I put some back on there, but still there's a problem with your float. Your float sticks once it's closed. It will close and it will stick or not open the back. So see that? So that's cause your float to either fill or don't fill at all. And now once I had it back on there earlier, the fuel was pouring out of this jet hole right here in front there. So that means your float is not closing off properly, and I don't think the best bet for you to get to be able to reuse this carb is buy a rebuild kit for it. If that's an option you would like to look at, we can look at that, but rebuild kit can be just as much as a whole new carb, so you might have to look at replacing that carb anyways. Besides, having zip ties holding that bowl isn't the best way, and I'm pretty sure that's part of the problem where that carb leaks as well. Okay, so I had another option for you, a couple carb option here. This is a carb here that I've had in stock here. It's not new obviously, but I'm sure works, and as well as this one as well. Before I go to those carb, I also have another one. This, I already installed it, and it's a smaller carb. Actually, it's relatively the same size carb as yours, so she should work as well. So I want to start her up for you and let you see how she runs with this carb on there, and see if that will work for you. But we might have to look into, I have other options for your carburetors too, but your intake here is very is not, I don't have carbs that fit this intakes. Actually, I have two of them, but leaning as a last option to use these two if we have to. And I have a brand new intake here for you if needed. I notice your intake has some cracks there as well, so we might have to replace that if this one will fit. I haven't tried it yet, but we've been using so far your intake so far with your carb. Okay, so I'm gonna start her up. Hopefully she starts. We'll also need to replace your spark plug. We actually did replace it right now. This is your spark plug, NGK spark plug here. The one I have in there is just one I have. It's not the right one for it, but nevertheless it still work and give her spark. Your spark plug isn't working, isn't sparking anymore. Most likely it is fouled. All right, so we'll see how she goes here. Okay, run. We'll get some power switched on for the booster pack. Here goes. The idle increases and increases. I'm pretty sure you'll need a new auto cable as well. I had to put some electrical tape on there to hold that together, because what happens, it just snaps out back and forth. Okay. So we'll actually turn the idle down this way. And if we go too far, she will die out. So this carb works, but it takes some tweaking to get that carb to run with this bike. So the other options for carbs, I will first I want to try replacing your spark plug first. Get the actual spark plug for it. I won't be able to do that till tomorrow. So we'll see if just replacing that spark plug runs with this carb better, and hopefully it does. Then you save yourself a few dollars there, either replacing your carb, that one, or yeah, probably most likely replacing your carb, because like I said, having zip ties on there doesn't necessarily do the trick. It may be a trick for now, but I'm pretty sure you'll have you don't want to start a fire or something like that while you're on there, because one of them break or fall off or something like that. So all right, so we'll see if she'll fire up again. She might be almost out of fuel. I put a little bit in there earlier, but she's just a little fuel in the line there. She might be out, but we'll try her again. She fire up. I'm almost positive if we replace the spark plug and confirm sufficient fuel, she will run with this carb. So yeah, we'll hopefully get her to run for you right away here. But for now, she runs, but not quite the way I like her to run. We're gonna try a few other things here, but yeah, just want to give you an update on what we got so far. Your carb so far, we're not gonna waste time with that, because like I said, it leaks. The float sticks, so you'll either having to replace that carb. Yeah. All right.